Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Colosseum. Last episode, we made it through the first 9 battles of Mount Battle, getting up to the leader of these goons, trying to drive him off of Mount Battle and save the place. Let's just jump right on into it and go confront him, even though he's 5 times our size. Fine, after all the persuading I did, you still won't hand it over? This is what happens to stubborn oafs who don't do as I say. Maybe the first time we see someone actually get punched in fucking Pokemon. You treacherous swine! How could you refuse the battle? Ugh! Treacherous? You didn't really think that a worm like you could win. All you had to do was hand over the time flute without making a fuss. It's your own fault for getting hurt. Since you're not cooperating, I don't have any choice but to haul you off to Ein's lab. This terrified me as a kid. Who are you? What are my underlings doing? That outfit of yours, you must be the troublemaker who messed with Scrub in Celebi's forest. And now you come to mess with me, the great Dakim? Don't make me laugh. I'll pound a lesson into you, flesh and bones, so you'll never even think about bothering me again. Yeah, this guy terrified me as a kid. And this is Cipher, Admin Dakim. This guy can be pretty hard. He's going to lead off with a Metang and a Golem. The Metang has Metal Claw, Psychic, Earthquake, and Protect, while the Golem has Rock Throw, Earthquake, Double Edge, and Protect. I'm sure you guys can deduce what the method is. They like to protect with one Pokemon and Earthquake with the other Pokemon. The Metang doesn't have Levitate as Clear Body, so it actually does have to protect. My best method was going to be to try to just split up the attacks and see if I can get like a one hit, which we tragically don't. Which means we're going to have to tank a pretty harsh... Yeah, this is going to hurt us a little bit. It's going to hurt Typhlosion at least. It's not going to hurt Mantine. Okay, that's doable. So, we're going to... No, we're going to keep that same because I think Typhlosion... Yeah, Typhlosion outspeeds Mantine, and obviously that could happen where they double protect. It's little rare that that happens. Usually they switch on and off, but in the fact that they double protect, that can happen, and that could really mess you up. And now we got Marsh Stomp. Marsh Stomp has Muddy Water, Mud Shot, Stomp, and Mud Slap. This thing's not too dangerous, but you definitely don't want to just leave it out. I want to... I think I'm going to go with a Dig and a Bubble Beam on the Gold. There's no way that Golem protects 3 times in a row. I don't think it has a reason to protect. And yep, that's one hit because that's quad. And now we have Camera. This thing can be a big pain, and not for the reasons you think of. And it has Flamethrower, Earthquake, Takedown, and Protect. Now this thing usually will KO its teammates' Pokemon. And the next Pokemon to come out is a Shadow Pokemon. And usually this Camerupt will KO that Shadow Pokemon. But not if Mantine has anything to say about it. This is going super smooth. Alright, last Pokemon on our agenda. It is Entei. Entei, which is a Shadow Pokemon. First off, the moveset will be Shadow Rush, Leer, Bite, and Flame Blast. Or Fire Blast. Flame Blast. So Entei as a Pokemon, being a legendary Pokemon, its stats are through the roof. It kind of suffers from a slight Flareon Syndrome being a physical fire type and not really getting good until it gets physical fire moves, which there aren't that many of them to begin with, unfortunately. Although, this is your only... Oh, sad face. This is your only other option for a fire type besides Typhlosion and Magcargo. So, there is a lot of reason to use this Entei, regardless of how you feel about it. However, me personally, except for challenge runs where I kind of had to use a legendary, I don't enjoy using legendaries in playthrough games. Usually, they're as you can see, it's extremely overpowered. Most of its stats is higher than some of our Pokemon's best stat. However, I am not going to deter anybody from using this thing. It's a legendary Pokemon. It's a fire type, which fills a huge void in this game. Use it if you need to. It's good. It's going to do great things for you. It's going to kill a lot of Pokemon in one hit with that Fire Blast. I can tell you that. Back to the battle. Okay, perfect. We need that Marshtomp to get knocked out. That way we can get off a Thunder Wave. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, we want to go Thunderbolt. I have one Ultra Ball. I'm gonna throw a mean Pokeball. Entei would personally look really good in Pokeball. Like, the color scheme fits it almost perfectly. I guess you didn't think so. Alright, hopefully this Thunderbolt doesn't one-hitch. Yeah, I'm about to say, it has pretty good defenses and HP. Ah, beautiful. Alright, let's use a Thunder Shock now. Yeah, Thunder Shock. The thing about legendary Pokemon is they are extremely hard to catch. The catch rate was 3 out of 255. You're going to be sitting here a lot of time just chucking balls at it, hoping for the very best. You're going to lose a lot of Pokemon. This is where a lot of my push-ups are going to come into play. However, we're going to sit here and we are going to grind it out until it is done. Or until it KOs itself and uses Shadow Rush too much. That is also a complete possibility. Ooh, Ampharos with the hold on. I'm just gonna... I'll switch out. Switch out into Espeon. And we can throw up an Ultra Ball. We'll throw up the Ultra Ball. After this one, I'll kind of just cut back to funny stuff, or Pokemon getting KO'd, or we actually catching it. Or the tragedy happening of it KOing yourself. Ah, that's so tragic. Alright, well, I will cut back to when something interesting happens. Ow. Yay, 2 shades. Let's go! It only took like 3 more, or no, it only took like 1 more ball after that Espeon death. Let's go. You meddlesome pest. That's a little rude. The way you handle those Pokemon with your audacious, I don't know what that word means. Who are you? Master Dakim! Master Bacon. Ah, scrub. You were hopelessly outclassed against them. You had zero chance. Damn! I'm pulling out for now. Pause. You go to Ian's lab and help out there. As you wish, sir. This isn't over yet. Stronger Pokemon are being made even now. You'd better get serious about training your Pokemon for our next meeting. Ha ha ha! Man literally just jumped out of there. And we found an F disc. I wonder what that's for. Ow! That was an experience I'd ever want to have again. I'm glad you came to my rescue. Thank you. I'm Vander. I'm an area leader here at Mount Battle. I'm Rui, and this is Wes. We're glad to see you. What you told me explained a lot. Thanks to you, I know exactly why they attacked us. This is the time flute. I happened to find it a while I was on my training trek. It said that the time flute will summon Celebi, but just once. There must be something about Celebi that frightens them. They obviously don't want Celebi to encounter Shadow Pokemon. Let's not spend any more time here. Let's go back. But here, I want you to have this. Gave us the time flute? But are you certain? May we really have something this precious? Of course you may. I'd rather have you use the time flute than have those crooks take it by force. Use it and save the Shadow Pokemon from their sinister plans. And with that, we have the time flute. And we also have TM47 Steel Wing, which I don't think we can teach to anyone right now. No. So what does the time flute do? Well, the time flute, if you go to the Relic Stone with a Pokemon that isn't fully ready to be purified, you can use the time flute one time and you'll summon Celebi to purify the Pokemon. It's pretty cool. You know, actually, let's take out that Entei. I'll show it off. We gotta go back to a Gate Village anyway. Also, after defeating Dakim, this trainer will battle you. She, I can't tell. Has a Pikachu and a Vulpix. Not gonna battle him on screen, might battle him off screen. Alright, to a Gate Village, let's go! Oh, Rui, I heard there was a big commotion on Mount Battle. Egan's worried sick about you. Quick, hurry home and reassure him you're safe and sound. Later, we're busy. So, first and foremost, I think, is it in here? No, it's not in here. Come over here, talk to this girl. I came to this village so I could learn about becoming closer to Pokemon. All I know is the cologne massage method for making Pokemon friendly. Do you know about cologne massages? No. Pokemon get very happy if you massage them with different kinds of scents. Actually, I have an extra cologne case with me. You can have it. You get this only after defeating Dakim. Put a scent in the cologne case and give it to your Pokemon as a massage. I'm sure it'll be delighted. So, this is another way of purifying Pokemon. I'm going to head over to the Poke Shop. I'll explain on the way there. Essentially, you can buy your way of purifying Pokemon, which if you have an extra surplus of cash, definitely a way you can do it. Again, there is that glitch you can do to purify Pokemon. Because you come down here and you look at the scents. You got Joy Scent, Excite Scent, and Vivid Scent. I don't know the exact values of what these do, but I'm assuming it goes up by price. So this is probably worth 2 of these and such. So it's not expensive, but I don't think it does a whole lot. I'm gonna do a little bit of research and I'll put it up on screen if I was wrong and it's actually OP and all that kind of stuff. But It's cool. Again, you want to try to do the glitch, because I don't think the glitch is hard to do, and it's kind of just like a leave your controller on overnight thing. I want to battle... Yeah, we'll go in with this. I want to battle this guy here. I've been studying about Pokemon and battling. I'm beginning to understand a lot more about them. I'll show you what I've learned. You can only battle this guy after Dakim. Now this guy just started battling, and he's chilling with level 40s. Why? I don't know. I don't know why this made this guy so strong, but he's packing a punch. Especially that Swellow. That Swellow is... That's a threat right there. That is a threat and a half. We're going to Flame Wheel that. We're going to Bubble Beam the Rhyhorn. Also, this battleground background is amazing. It's a shame not more battles are done here, because this is truly a beautiful background. I think Umbros is about to hit level 35, so caught up to the team pretty nicely, which is good. Let's Flame Wheel that Sunflora, Bubble Beam the Swellow, that Wing Attack. That's gonna hurt a little bit, but I don't think it's gonna be detrimental. Yeah, do a chunk. It's Wing Attack though. Ooh, that's a little tanky there. I thought Sunflora would easily get one shot by that, but I guess it's fine. I don't think that Swellow could really do it, or not Swellow, this Sunflora really can't do anything against us. Nature power, might paralyze. Yep, it's gonna paralyze one of us. That's what it's gonna do. That was the wrong decision for your friend. That's a pretty cool battle you can do right now. Oh boy, you're strong. Where did you study? You know, I bet you'd win at the Phoenix Stadium, I guarantee it. That is also another thing. You can go back to the Phoenix Stadium now, and there is 4 sets of 4 challenges. You got to do 4 battles in a row, and you get TMs at the end of them. I'm going to flash what TMs are. They are up screen. And I'll probably do them off screen because that's 16 battles and that's a lot of battles and they're not really that challenging. It's a lot of unevolved Pokemon. Alright, Egan. Rui and Wes, it's good to see you're back. So how goes it? Have you trounced the Cretans that raided Mount Battle? We sure did. I expected nothing less from my own granddaughter and of course, Wes. I see. So Vander conferred the Time Flute upon you. Then what are you waiting for? Depart for Relic Forest and summon Celebi at once. I wonder what will happen. I find it quite exciting. Ah yes, there's something I'd forgotten. Wes, may I have the number of your PD thing? Good. I'll try to reach you at this number if anything happens. This makes us pen pals. Ho ho ho! Oh, Egan. You're so funny. Alright, let's head over to the Relic Stone. So as you can see, if you just press A on the mythical relic, nothing happens. But if you go in your inventory and you go over to your items, use the Time Flute, you go over to Entei, for example. You play that little jingle. And he is instantly purified. Alright, so what are we supposed to do now? there's really not much to do. Egan told us to go check that out, so maybe we go back to him? Let's go pay a visit to Egan and see what he has to say to us. It would be useful if one could summon Celebi whenever one desired, but that of course is impossible. Luckily, as it is inscribed on the small tablet, the relic in the relic's force is imbued with Celebi's power. If a shadow Pokemon is ready to throw open his heart's door, you must visit the relic. Alright, so Egan doesn't tell us what to do. Well, what do we do? Well, if we try to leave this place, you will see that there's a new spot on the map. The Mystery Lab. We heard a little bit about this from Dakim. And as soon as we get here, we get a text. Wes, this is Duncan. We just nabbed a pair of goons we think take orders from Meyer B. They might be worth squeezing for some intelligence. The police has them in jail, so come to Pirate. In a hurry. Alright, so we gotta go back to Pirate, because there actually is nothing we can do here. We can't get in. You need a key. You don't have the key. Can't get in. However, you can run all the way around here and run around the back. And you get 3 revives. Alright, so let's head back to Pirate Town real quick. And what he was saying is he wants us to go to the jail. That is going to start setting things in motion for the next story part of this game. Actually, yeah, we're going to actually do this part of it next, and then we're not going to progress any farther after that. So we talked to Charlotte. Those 2 we arrested haven't spilled any beans. Not a thing. I reckon they're afraid of the payback for their organization. Oh, wait, Wes, was it? Your PDA number, please. Oh, we give him our number too. We're just getting everyone's numbers. So we head in here. And it's Trudley and Folly. Huh? You went and checked out the lab? What could it be? I don't have a clue about what's going on at the lab. That's probably where they're making shadow Pokemon. They said there'll be some new prisoners, so they split me and Folly up. But you know, the guy's in the next cell. These voices sound familiar. If you head down... Firma and Wreath? It's you! Get away from me! Yeah, well, you're gonna be that way. So if we go in here, we still have the jail key from the last time. As you can see, Wreath is... I think that's Wreath. Yeah, Wreath is sleeping. Elevator going down. There's a key of some sort on her belt. Want to take it? Yes, we do. Let's obtain the elevator key. Now, what does that elevator key do? If you remember back at the first cipher base, the one where Meyer B was at, there's an elevator. I told you there was a chick there guarding it, so just avoid it for now because we're not worried about her whatsoever. Now we can go down that elevator, and that is the next main area of the game. However, there are a couple of things that we want to take care of right now, because technically it's going to kind of throw you right into the next boss fight. If we go in with these stats, we're going to get thrashed. So I want to start by rematching our rival Kale. Yo, we meet again. How chipper are you feeling? Let me see. Kale has done a little bit of grinding along with other people in the pirate town. Coming out with level 40s, this man probably could have easily taken out Dakim. Like, if these two battled, I have my money on Kale. That Curly is actually really dangerous too because it has Psychic. Psychic is... Whew, it's rough. us getting intimidated is also very, very rough. We're gonna double stack that Curlia though, because that Psychic is gonna hurt a lot more than what that Grand Bull can do to us. Yeah, that hurts. When that Curlia evolves into a Gardevoir, it's gonna be an absolute menace, I'll tell you. Ah, Chugga got a level. Good job, Chugga. Ah, Ampharos got a level too. We can probably take off the XP share from Ampharos too. Everyone's about level 35. We got a Nuzleaf. Gramble's using Strength. That's gonna hurt. Yeah, that hurt. Ooh, that's good. I am gonna stay in. I'm gonna send it. See if we can get some good chip damage. Let's see what happens with Gramble. Gramble used Strength. Okay. That's unfortunate. We took an L for that, but that's fine. That's absolutely fine, actually. Let's go into Dasani, because that dig is going to be rendered worthless after that. Now, I don't know if the Pokemon that's about to come out next is going to be weaker to Bubble Beam or Wing Attack. That's a lot of experience. Gee willikers. Oh my goodness. But yeah, Kale here is building a really strong team. Oh yeah, that did not do a lot of damage. I like how Macho like punches itself in the face like, yo, get your shit together. Let's side beam you and we'll wing attack you. I should probably do like a half health. Wake up! Wake up, get it together, Machoke. And that did a little bit less than half. That's actually disappointing because I'm pretty sure it's gonna, oh no, use growth. Yeah, why would it use dig? Ooh, that's not gonna hurt as much as the Gramble, but still a decent amount of damage. Alright, let's, oh wait. No, side beam on you, wing attack on you. We're gonna repeat the same thing, and then next turn we'll finish off the Nuzleaf. Kale, you've gotten stronger, but I'm still the strongest. I still haven't lost a battle. May have lost a Pokemon. Hey, he knocked out a Pokemon, which is something not a lot of trainers can say they did. Cause I've been pretty damn good. This episode I had a few blunders, but I mean it's a boss battle. You kind of expect that to happen. I'm not using items either in battles. I don't know if I said that or not, but I'm not using healing items in battles. I may be lenient to that rule whenever like we get late in the game. It's just you're chucking balls at boss Pokemon and you're not getting caught. But until we get to that point, I'm not going to use healing items because I don't think they're fair. But with that, we have defeated Kale. Ooh, another level for Dasani. I couldn't do it again. Do what again? You didn't beat me any times. You're strong though, Kale. You're strong though. I like you, Kale. I learned how tough you are battling. It's a full body experience. I think I'm sure you said that last time. Anyway, guys, that's it for this episode. Next episode, we have a little bit of a surprise to take care of. Something I'm sure enough people know about it now. It's something I actually forgot about my last few playthroughs of this game. It's something very easily missable. But that's something for next episode. This episode, we have collected the first of the legendary Pokemon of this game. Not going to use it, but it's cool to have. I'm probably going to switch it out for something next episode. Just to, you know, purify some Pokemon along the way. But we have also defeated Cipher over at Mount Battle, foiling their plans. Next, we have to go to a new section of Pirate Town that we haven't heard of. but not without taking care of a few more things Pirate Town has to offer. You'll see what I'm talking about next episode. I'll see y'all then.